So I just saw The Whale recently, and wow. Did I like it or not? I feel like it doesn't really matter. I feel that way about a number of movies that are of the emotional intensity that The Whale is. Like, I can't exactly say that I'd recommend it to everybody that I see. And I have some issues with, like, the filmmaking. But, man, that just made me feel. It just made me feel. It was really effective in some very, very key ways that were a little bit hard to deal with, honestly. One thing that I really liked about the movie is the main character is a professor. And he teaches, like, English to college students. And he says near the end that he's tired of all their essay format analysis and all their complicated sentence structure and big word choices and whatnot, and that he just wants them to write him something that's honest, and that's worth a lot more than, you know, any sort of intellectual, academic level just breakdown or analysis. I think that there's a place in this world for academic analysis and for essay format kind of writing. I got really good at essay format writing from my days in school. But to some degree, my essay format writing has been a great way of me BSing, of me finding ways to articulate points that I don't feel passionately about, or just straight up don't actually think. In a lot of ways, school, like a lot of the rest of society, teaches you to lie, teaches you to save face, teaches you to be able to uphold ideas that you don't actually believe in. Now, there's value in that, honestly. I think that there is. I mean, I'm an actor. I can't complain about I can't complain about dishonesty. Isn't playing a character and purporting to have feelings and ideas that I don't actually have, isn't that some level of dishonesty? It just depends on your definition. I think there's a lot of value in debate, like academic level debate where you are handed a subject matter and told to take an opposing or, you know, supportive side of it and be able to argue the point that you don't even believe in necessarily. I think there's a lot of value to that. But I think I, like a lot of people, have really lost touch with, okay, but what do I actually think? But what do I actually think? What are just my raw thoughts? And maybe those raw thoughts are completely unstable, and maybe I will realize that by saying them out loud. But so often I think, well, that doesn't seem like a very logical, rational, grounded opinion that I have, so I better just not really say it. I get so scared of ideas, and I get so scared of thoughts. Those spooky, scary thoughts. They're all just thoughts at the end of things. They're all just thoughts. As a little kid, there was a period when I was horribly anticipating a crazy level earthquake to happen just like any second. Like, I swore that, like, I was never going to talk to my mom ever again this one day because there was going to be an earthquake on that day. And that thought was kind of unfounded. but I said it out loud, and I talked my way through it, and I ended up feeling better for having said it. I think we're also emotionally wound up because we do have an endless fountain of unpopular, unacceptable ideas inside of us. But they all have value. Or I should say they all have an equal amount of value, whatever you want to call value. All thoughts and ideas are just on the same level. There are some that serve us and make us live better lives, and we can maybe give more credence to those ideas perhaps, but we have to acknowledge that those less acceptable ideas and thoughts are within us at all times. I didn't want to make this video today. There's a thought.